We're gonna jump into this Kantiana, man. FBI Agent 22. I might be onto something. Let's get into it. Let's go.
So we have to wait for if he may call back. I wasn't paying attention. I would have given you guys the 1 minute mark. My bad.
Yeah.
Man, this is crazy.
Yeah, that was DJ FLAKKO. I don't even know if you're watching the stream.
He probably is. You know, he probably is. I just wonder now that all this is going on with Big U, what Black got to say? You know, that used to be his partner. You know what I'm saying?
Blast, man. I mean, I think he's probably in disbelief.
You know, he used to talk all this big talk about he don't want Luce on his platform because he lying on Big U's list and this, that, and the third, and now what he thinking.
Now this is where it's dangerous for Sharice Mills to be speaking on Big U. She feels like Big U is something to be played with because she watches her husband play with him. She does not pause. No. Booka, booka, booka. She watches her husband play with that man's name, so she might think that she has a false sense of security and safety when it comes to bringing that man's name up. Baby, stay in a woman's place. Stay in a woman's place. You shouldn't even be speaking on this nigga's name. You feel me? You shouldn't be. I'm speaking on this man's name. Excuse me. Stay in a woman's place. You shouldn't even be speaking on that man's name. You might end yourself up in a situation that you can't get yourself out of. The situation that little do you know, your husband was ducking, dodging, and avoiding. That nigga never went up to Crenshaw and Slauson at that shopping center to address his issue. That nigga talked shit from the safety of Corona, California. Baby, don't forget that part. You might want to just go ahead and keep that name out your mouth and be about your business. You feel me? Because you're a woman who has no ties to that man. Why even bring up a situation that can get you into a situation?
Wait, you were sitting with him and like hanging out, not hanging out, but like you were kind of co-signing him this whole time, knowing he was lying. I'm wondering, what do you think about that whole thing? Did you know Luce was lying? Was he lying? Why do you think he said those things?
I honestly wasn't there around that time, so I can't tell you what's truthful and what's not truthful. I go based on what he says. If he says that's what it is, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? WACK, obviously.
Wait, we saw this. How do we get here?
Tell me now.
Adam 22.
No, he told me he was like Adam introduced him to
the status of are you in WACK? Okay.
So
sorry about that, y'all. Remember, the yellow pages reach out to, and the white pages work even better, Reg.
We have to wait for if he may call back. I wasn't paying attention. I would have given you guys the Luce on his platform because he lying on Big U's list and this, that, and the third. And
right, you just called that nigga big useless. Like, baby, stay in your place, sweetheart. Like, you shouldn't even be speaking on this. You should really just be minding the entire flu-flamming funkington out of your business.
He used to talk all this big talk about he don't want Luce on his platform because he lying on Big U's list and this, that, and the third, and now what he thinking.
Oh, that might be interesting. Hey, by the way, speaking of which, do you obviously we hope it never gets to any situation like this, but Big U, from what we hear, is this decorated super gang leader or whatever that had so much power. I said when he was going to jail, when he started naming names, and he was like, oh, 600 WACK, and he mentioned even Brick Baby and Luce, like he was kind of almost, at least for definitely WACK and 600, he was putting a target on their back. The judge basically agreed with that. Do you ever feel in threat because,
that's for sure not her first time calling him that. She too comfortable.
He might be looking at you and being like, yo, I need to send a message to Luce. If I can't do something to Luce, let me do something to Luce's woman.
Listen, first and foremost, I'm very, very good over here. Nobody's scared of nothing. Okay. Second of all, he'll be a fool. Okay. I've got cameras wrapped around the whole block. Okay. I wish I would, because then I'm not like my husband. I'm gonna tell. Okay?
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Exactly.
Here's the video. Here you go. Let's believe that. I'm not from the streets. I don't do none of that. No, we good. All right. And second of all,
is she aware that cameras don't stop bullets? I get that you have cameras, but have y'all ever seen a camera stop a pow pow? Because I ain't never seen a camera stop a pow pow.
I'm fully prepared and fully locked and loaded.
You're not a man. Oh, I'm fully locked and loaded. What, you got a little bullshit ass Glock over there? Because you don't know how to swing that stick. That's what I know for a fact. You don't know how to swing that stick. You don't know to aim at the feet. Come on now. We ain't gonna go no deeper than that. Reg Dog. Reg Dog. I know she don't know to aim at the feet. I know she don't know how to swing that motherfucker. You feel me? She thinks it comes one at a time. On God, she do. On God, she do. You gonna make them tips blue like it's Crip Street? Or you don't know about them blue tips? You gonna let them tips be blue like they coming out the avenues? Or nah? Don't worry about it. Blue tips are hard.
So try me if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this
Baby, move. Get a new place. Sell that. Get about that lease. Cause that ain't your house that you own. Or if you do own it, rent it out. Baby, move. Go catch you a 1-bedroom somewhere quietly out the way. Nigga, 2-2-3s like I came with motherfucking Jordan and LeBron around this motherfucker. Come on now. 5-5-6 is like I got 2 niggas the size of WACK 100. Nigga, stop playing. So I got 5 niggas the size of WACK 100. Excuse me, stop playing. 5-5-6 is like I got 5 niggas the size of WACK 100. Stop playing. Move, baby. Go get you a whole new spot. And if Luce Cannon loves you, he would have told you to move.
holding like
All jokes aside, she needs to move, bro. The first thing I would have did is tell my girl, hey, get a new spot. Too many niggas know where the spot is at. I'm not there no more to protect you. Get up out of there.
I feel like this whole indictment is like this murder stuff, which they just want Big U. They just put a bunch of fluff onto it. And I think that's why they're like catching up people like Luce and everybody else into it. So you had mentioned this earlier, just for the record. The robbery that they're trying to claim that Luce did on behalf of Big U, and they're saying, oh, he corroborated by speaking about it on a podcast. Essentially, you're saying, no, he was talking shit, maybe knew about me.
She's so green, she don't understand that she needs to aim as a woman. Squeeze that mother chucker. Don't pull the trigger. Squeeze that mother chucker and aim for the chest because that's center mass. Don't even go for no headshot. Don't even go for no headshot. Baby, you not John Wick. You ain't the equalizer. Center mass, chest shots. Squeeze that mother chucker. The Blick will tell you when it's done. The Blick will tell you when it's done. Chest shots. Because if you aim center mass at chest, even if you miss and you hit the stomach, you still all right. Free game, bro.
Maybe heard a story in the hood or whatever, and he's just repeating it. But there's no proof that he actually did none of this shit, right? That's what you're saying, right?
You know, it's just really unfortunate because Cannon's situation is a lot different to a lot of the others that's on this indictment. They actually had zero proof. No wiretaps, no video
Luce Cannon told on himself.
evidence.
Luce Cannon told on himself.
Nothing, just all hearsay.
Hmm.
And you cannot use your own words against you. That's one thing in a court of law. So what they're doing is using his own words in collaboration with what someone else is saying, which that someone else has been working for the government for how many years and is just trying to take off time for all of his crimes that he's done, to where you don't know what if he's being actual and factual. And truth be told, when did he tell the police this story? Did he tell them after he heard the podcast? All of that, y'all need to understand. It goes into effect. Like, okay, when exactly did he tell y'all this story that Cannon was at this alleged incident?
Oh, that's the dispensary guy. He's cooperating, right?
Oh yeah, he been cooperating. We got his paperwork. He been working for a minute.
Oh wow, holy
He
shit!
got out with bricks, everything from the moon to the sun. And if in fact, y'all need to think about this, right? If in fact he was cooperating, this alleged incident that happened, did you turn in that money to the feds after you got your payout? Because if you didn't, then you were part of the crime, sweetheart.
Ooh, okay, so he probably didn't.
Damn, she a snitch, just like her nigga. She telling, just like her man. Telling ass bitch.
He might have backdoored that. Okay, that's crazy.
So you're not a victim. You're actually a criminal too.
Wow. I'm pretty sure Luce would know because I don't know if they've turned over Discovery yet. How many people are telling? Does Luce got the work? Like as WACK would say, does he have the work? Not none of the familiar faces though, right? I just got to make sure Brick Baby not telling because you know. What I mean?
Honestly, I cannot say right now, but best believe it's a lot of people that you'd be shocked about, and it's just unfortunate. You know, it's really unfortunate. But with the protective punitive orders that you know our legal has, there's nothing that we can really say in regards to that. You know,
let's at least talk about this. You think Brick was fucking with that tranny? Like, come on now, like.
Act for show trying to get in there. Act, hey, next thing you know, we're gonna see Sharice Mills sliding around in that Lambo with academics.
I believe he probably got the grease for his hair.
Hold on, and hold on, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, we from the island.
Yes.
What type of grease?
Yes.
What
exactly.
type of grease?
Listen.
What type of grease? Like we gotta figure it out. Chat, what type of grease you think?
Yo, when we both heard that story, we both grabbed a drink real quick. So you pour your shot. I got my good whiskey here.
Yo, everybody in my chat saying that's that buka. I don't even know what that is.
That's what he be saying.
Oh, that's like some batimanting or something. Like, what was that?
No, so Brick Baby got this thing where he go buka. It's really crazy. I don't know what it means, but
oh shit. Somebody says, yo, they say you look like Faith Evans now. They're so thirsty for you.
I've gotten that many times too, especially when I was younger. I got it because, you know, I was heavy in the music business and I would be around Jay-Z, Diddy, all of them, and they would all call me Baby Faith.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're in here wilding. They're trying to get you to stand up, do it. Now I get what they mean by 360. They want you to do a 360. Like, no, this ain't OnlyFans. That's disrespectful. That's my man Luce's wife.
It's so silly. Yeah, but you know, I retired from the entertainment business for a while actually. You know, I just wanted to do things that I wanted to do and have fun and let my hair down. You know, I was raised in the classical world. I went to Manhattan School of Music where it was all snooty and straight and I did some things so proper. I really didn't show my ass. I was so conservative to where I was kind of doing my Miley Cyrus moment where I was like, frig it, let me loose type of thing.
Yeah.
You know? So during COVID, I said, frig this. You know, I did things always by the book. I didn't go suck, fuck, all that. I didn't do none of that. Yeah. But at that very moment, I said, I'm going to live my life now. I don't care about what anybody got to say. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to go do what I want to do. I'm going to go, you know, I'm single, right? So if I choose to mess with somebody, I choose to mess with them. It is what it is. It's not for no, I'm trying to get to the top or not. No, it wasn't about that. At the time, I was just, you know, having fun. And if it got me somewhere, it got me somewhere. Because best believe, if I were like Madonna and carried knee pads to meetings, I would have been probably a lot greater than I was today. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, did you hear about your ex Sneaky Link setting up Shannon Sharp?
Who?
Shaq.
Who? Shaq is not my ex Sneaky Link. Cut the shit.
Ain't that was the story you told me?
No, the Cannon.
Oh, no, it was Luce.
Oh, Luce is gonna say that he messed with Shaq's ex-wife.
Yeah.
Shawnee. Oh, my bad.
Shaq is family. He would never just.
Hey, that nigga academic. She said, I want to start living my life and letting my hair down. Effing, I'm finna go sell coochie. That's right.
Disrespect me like that. No.
Oh, no. I was just saying he lined up on my man Shannon.
I saw that.
That shit was crazy, right? Hey, what's up with you and your boy Lemmy? Like, I know you don't fuck with him still, probably. Do you? No.
That is behind me. There's nothing for me to talk about. I'm not even. That chapter of my life is past.
That's good.
Lemmy must be a nigga she was fucking on.
Hey, are you? I know you say you're filming a reality show currently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what type of reality show are we talking about?
It's based around this story. It's based around what's going on in my life right now. You know, and it's women. It's going to be 5 women, and all of us have dated somebody in the street. So it's called The Real Gang Wives. Instead of Mob Wives, Gang Wives.
No, that hits. Could you divulge any of the other? Is there any notable? Like, we know you. Is there any other notable wives or
Absolutely.
who you dated?
I can't say just yet, y'all. I just already
Don't
gave
tell me you're a big wife on there.
Huh?
Don't tell me you have Big U wife on there.
I can't tell y'all who's on there.
You got Brick Baby moms on there?
I can't tell y'all who's on there.
You're cool with Brick Baby moms though, right?
I can't tell y'all who's on there.
No, I'm not saying she on the show, but you're cool with her though, right?
Yeah, we were cool until you know Brick tried to be funny. So she right now she on timeouts.
You know who you got to put on the show? You got to put R&B. We got to see.
She is a potential cast member. Mm-hmm.
Let me see
R&B. Gotta put R&B.
who else.
All right, man. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free. I have no interest, so it's free. I'm gonna let y'all keep watching. So chat. We go.